One. Hello, everyone. I'm Decker, and this is my good friend.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, everybody. This is Jeremy.
Lord. Um, but today we are going to go over our top 10 animated movies of all time.
Yes. I will say two things in advance. One, I might have a few controversial opinions, and two, there's one movie that I haven't seen before that I know is in a lot of people's top tens.
And I'm still mad at him for not seeing it.
We'll get to that later, though.
But three, if you don't like our opinions, well, that's too bad. It's our opinions.
Yep.
All right.
And
So
without further ado,
let's get into it. You want to start off, or shall
I guess I'll start. So my number 10, probably my most controversial choice on this list, is going to be Monsters University.
What? I mean, it's a good movie and all, but top 10.
I'm
Explain.
and I'm,
I,
I'm
I
gonna say another thing. I don't have Monsters Inc. on here either.
Never do I.
I like Monsters University a little more than Monsters Inc. And most of that is just like the
Nostalgia?
school. No, nostalgia would be Monsters Inc. because it
Actually,
came out
yeah.
first. But no, um, I really like the school games aspect of it. Like Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is my favorite book in that series.
Really?
Yes, I like the like school competitions thing, okay?
Okay, I'm just quite shocked. I mean, personally, definitely all those.
Okay, yeah.
Because
It's good, but like
great book. But all right, so now we know your top 10. I'll go into mine. Mine is the first Kung Fu Panda.
okay, Kung Fu Panda 1?
Yep, Kung Fu Panda 1.
Okay.
Jack Black did an amazing performance. Everyone did. The soundtrack? Who let that man cook and let him cook again? That was gas.
Yeah,
Literal.
I think all the Kung Fu Panda movies are very good. I've got one of them up here on my list.
I
I'm
do
not
too.
going to say what it is and where it is, but I do have one of them. What do you like most about it?
Arguably Uguay's wisdom. Actually, Uguay's wisdom. I think it's his death alone. That soundtrack, the emotions. We only knew that man for like 30 minutes, but when he died, we all felt it.
Yeah. Um, it's something I think Kung Fu Panda does really good is that with all its villains, just they are a mirror of Poe in some way
or another. And if you're ready for Kung Fu Panda 4, leave a comment down below so we know.
Yes.
All right, so I'll do my number 9. Madagascar.
Which one? So the first
penguins.
one? Penguins of Madagascar.
Penguins of Madagascar.
Okay.
Absolute comedic. I love it. It's hilarious, and the memes alone make it top 10 for me.
Okay. Just the octopus. His name was like Dave or something.
Dave. Yeah, I think it was Dave.
That was a pretty good movie. I kind of liked it. I feel like out of all the Madagascar ones, it's not my favorite. I kind of like Madagascar 1 the most.
Really? Not over 3?
I mean, actually, no. I like 3 more than.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't have any other Madagascars except
I don't have any of the Madagascars up
They're
here,
good
but
movies, but compared to some of them. So now you're number 9, Jeremy. Let's hear it.
So my number 9 is going to be The Jungle Book. The original old animated movie, hand drawn. I've got 2 or 3 hand drawn movies up here. The rest of them are like CG and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I'm just gonna say that Jungle Book is very
Underrated. Because I honestly forgot about it.
okay. No, not that it's underrated. For me, it is a very nostalgic movie. Um, when I was like when I was growing up, when I was like 4 and stuff, that was my favorite movie.
So
I watched
nostalgia.
it on repeat.
So nostalgia carries a little.
Nostalgia, yeah, nostalgia carries that one.
All
But
right.
I still do like the villain, like the tiger,
Yeah.
Shere Khan,
Or whatever his name was.
yeah, and how Mowgli defeated him. But yeah.
All right. Now
On to your number 8.
I thought you were gonna do it, but
No, we alternate.
I
Your
just
number
said.
8.
All right. So I'll do Toy Story 2 for my number 8. I know most people would have it much higher on their list, but I gotta say I love the movie and all, but I just recently rewatching it, it just hasn't been the same to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've gone deeper into different media, but that's why I think it's a good number 8. It's a great movie all around. Good. One of the prime examples that a sequel can be better than the original.
Yeah, and we'll come back around to Toy Story 2 in a few minutes when we get to that on my list. It's up here for me. I will say that I like Toy Story 2, but I'll talk more on my part of it and my part of the list. Um, anything else you want to say about it?
No,
Villains, character arcs, anything?
the collector was like a good overseeing villain, and the old timey dude,
Prospector,
Prospector. That's his name.
Pete.
Pete the Prospector. That's what we're calling him. If it's wrong, don't yell at us. But
I know that is slightly wrong, but I'm not gonna say anything.
But he was a good villain. Jesse adding to the cast was nice, and a horse.
And I will say I've got the main trio of Toy Story, Woody, Buzz, and Jesse, sitting over there on my display shelf. So, yep.
Now your go.
My number 8 is going to be.
What
I don't know if I want to change this or not.
Nope, you gotta go with it.
It's going to be The Incredibles.
I forgot about them.
Incredibles is. I love that movie. The second one, I was so hyped when it was coming out. I feel like of all the Pixar movies, it's one of the most theorizable ones. Like you can make a lot of fan theories and stuff around The Incredibles, like who are Syndrome's parents? Because there's some stuff out there saying that they might have been superheroes,
and they might have dropped him on his head when he was a child.
That's why he resents superheroes so much, is that his parents were superheroes, possibly.
And maybe neglected him. But if we are gonna ever do theories, we'll talk about that at a later date. So
the only problem is most every theory on the planet has already been made.
Screw you, Matt Pat.
Yeah. Nah, film theory's cool.
He's cool, but he steals all our theories before we can even.
Well, anyways, I like Syndrome as a villain. He's a good example of like how turning somebody away can
really affect them.
Yeah, can really affect them, cause them to have troubles for the rest of their life.
And no, it's not because me and him can't get a girlfriend. But that's beside the point. We actually
stop.
Yeah, we aren't digging this so any deeper. But all right, you're number 7.
Okay, No, it's your number 7.
Oh,
I just went over number 8.
All right, yeah, my bad. Number 7, I have Kung Fu Panda 2.
Kung Fu Panda 2. Okay. Let's see.
I know we are in love.
Nah, I've still got Kung Fu Panda 2 higher up. So
Only problem I
is
have.
that's your number 8, right?
7.
7.
We're on 7 now.
What was your 8?
Toy Story 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Kung Fu Panda 2, great movie. Ending scene where he kind of ripped off the Kame. But other than that, great movie, great villain. Kind of resent 3 because they brought back the pandas even though they got murked. But the Poe's backstory was nice.
Well, the thing is, Kung Fu Panda 3, I think they say that village of pandas was already like an established thing. Like that was an ancient thing. And that Poe's dad somehow just managed to escape the village that Poe lived in.
Okay.
And got there. But well, so why is that one up here as high as it is?
Great villain.
Great villain, yes. Shin
was had that
the
dog.
best villain in Kung Fu Panda.
Over Kai?
I would say yes. I would say okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. I've got it higher up, and I'll say a little more later. But like, Kai is.
You dare
He's
say overrated.
He's a spiritual villain for Poe because like he's
had to have that like mentally challenge of
or Shin was the most mentally challenging for Poe. Like he's the one who was able to mess with Poe's mind.
Let's go over this. So we have
Tai Lung.
Tai Lung was the
first one.
Prospect.
He's sort of like
prospect turned villain.
Yes, so he's like
the prodigy turned
dragon warrior gone wrong.
Yes.
I would say that Kai is the anti-dragon warrior.
Yeah, or
he's like the exact opposite of what the dragon warrior should be. And I also like the little jade warriors he has. If you look on his belt, you can actually see that he's collected Tai Lung.
Yeah.
But he has the best theme. And that's why he's Stop. No copyright.
Word.
No, but Lord Shen was the one who challenged Poe mentally the most. He was able to mess with Poe's mind because he destroyed his entire family, his
village,
entire species almost.
But let's talk about 4. I know it's not a theorizing video, but what do we think Poe's going to be a challenge with? I already know I said if you're ready for it, but drop your theories down below, and while you're down there, make sure to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it if you do, and you can always unsubscribe later.
Yep.
Now let's get back to the list.
What they do for 4?
Let's get back to the list. We can make a video at a later date, maybe closer to the release.
We're on number
7 right now.
So my number 7 is Toy Story 2. Decker's already said his part on this.
Let's hear yours.
This was my favorite Toy Story movie growing up. I remember when I was like 5 or something. I don't even remember this really that much, but like my parents have told me. I had like these inflatable Buzz Lightyear wings that I would run around the house with while it's like that opening scene with the video game.
I thought that was 2. That was 2.
That's
because
but I remember that this one is kind of like the funniest one in my opinion. Some of the jokes.
Dash. Zorg being
Zerg
Zerger. Or
being his dad. Yeah,
that was hilarious. Also, if you played the Toy Story 3 video game, which I would be surprised if any of you have, there is a minigame section. I could never beat Zorg. I don't know why. I might need to go back and try it. Maybe get the platinum on that. But other than that, Toy Story 2, great movie all around. Very close in ranking for that one.
I would say it's the funniest. It's the most
energetic and lively.
I would say that's 3, but I would say that 2 is the one that emphasizes the theme of family the most in a way.
Dom Toretto would be so proud.
Yes, but with Jesse finding Buzz and Woody and joining them. Moving on to our number 6s, Decker.
I have Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. Let's see. Okay.
I'll go into mine first.
Yeah, you go first.
R.I.P. the dude. I forget his name, but the lead singer of All Star.
Oh,
Smash Mouth. R.I.P. He deserves to be taken this early. But Shrek 2, great sequel, great soundtrack still, and me and Jeremy are planning to get the Shrocs. If you don't know what that is, Shrek is doing a collab with Crocs, and if you are willing to donate, I would not be complaining.
No, when I said I'm getting those, it was more of a joke.
Nah, I am. I'll be wearing that joint to school.
Well,
now what's yours?
My number 6 is Aladdin. So
That's
Aladdin was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up.
Great soundtrack.
Genie, voiced by Robin Williams, one of my favorite characters for Disney of all time. Now, the one thing I will say, my cousin was like complaining about it. Like it once, he said like it's got a princess in it. My defense to that is, it's about Aladdin. It's not about her. That would be like saying Shrek
was about Fiona.
Yeah. But
which I mean it kind of is, but kind of
like,
isn't.
Great soundtrack.
Never had a friend like
yeah,
I most likely butchered that, by the way.
I don't know, but anyways.
Also, Will Smith carried the live action.
Yes, Will Smith carried that live action. I hated the live action. I did not want to go see it, but my sister dragged me to. So I had to see it, and it just
Will Smith
ruined. It sort of ruined the original one.
Is that why you had it a bit lower? Then
no, this is where I'd have it either way. But anyways, the sequels to it, like the direct-to-video sequels, were okay. They were pretty good. Like the one where I think there's one where like Aladdin finds his dad or whatever. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that's a movie that I just really liked growing up. Me and my sister used to watch it all the time, and so that was kind of important to me, that I was able to just watch something with my sister like that.
Well, that's nice. All right,
to our number
5. All right.
I don't know. Wait. So here's the thing: how much time do we have left on this recording? Because if y'all don't know, we have to use Zoom to record.
Sadly.
And that limits the amount of time that we are able to record. So the plan was to
split this into
2 parts. We were going to do 10 through 6 here and 5 through 1 in the next video.
I think we'll just
instantly click on. That's what we're going to do, but we're not done yet. So what we're gonna do for a few more minutes, we're just going to talk about our choices a little bit, see if there's anything else we want to say on them.
All right.
For my number 10 of Monsters University,
University.
I don't think I have anything much to say on that more, really. My
Same
number
with me.
9, Jungle Book. That one's just a nostalgic movie. Incredibles. Do you have anything you want to say about Incredibles?
It's a great movie. I wish they made the sequel sooner, but
I'll say the sequel was not as good for me. That might have been because like I literally had the sequel spoiled for me the entire story
really,
because I played the Lego game before the movie came out. Like they released the Lego game, and for some reason, when I played it, it forces you to play through the second movie
first,
before the first movie.
which is baloney.
But like I was like 8 at the time, so I wasn't really that mad that the movie got spoiled. Now
Oh, I got spoiled Endgame. I got spoiled. Somebody
You got
spoiled.
spoiled all of Endgame. Dang.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you think that's bad,
Incredibles, like I said, you can do a lot of theories on it. I'd suggest going and checking out this channel called The Theorizer. I think I've brought them up before.
really good. I've been watching them recently. Also, I would also like to plug one of my favorite YouTube channels, Donut Operator. If you like cop stuff, go watch him. He's funny.
My number 7, Toy Story 2. Not much to say there.
I think we both covered that really well, though.
Yeah, we both covered that one pretty well. That's the one that's gotten the most attention here, probably.
So far.
So far, yeah. And in between the next 2 movies, I mean, between this next video that we're about to release along with this one of our 5 through 1 movies, we'll probably go more into depth on certain movies talked about here. I know, for instance, I'm just going to go ahead and give a slight tease for the next video. My number 5 is Kung Fu Panda. So not Kung Fu Panda, Kung Fu Panda 2. We'll start off talking about that when we get into the video.
I'll give a slight tease too. My number 5 relates to a movie that we talked about in this video.
So a sequel, prequel type thing?
No, not exactly.
Okay. Also, Aladdin, like I said, just a movie that I love because it was like pretty much one of the only things that me and my sister would ever agree
to watch
together. So
I think we did. I think I covered all my movies pretty well. Well, this is the end of the first part. Make sure to go check out the second part that will be posted same time. So make sure to check both of them out. Like them, subscribe, comment what you think of our rankings so far, or go to the second video and comment what you think of our final rankings.
Leave your rankings down in the comments below.
If you say anything stupid, we'll delete your comment. This is all a joke.
Okay.
See you all in the next part.
Few minutes.